first, and see, you gotta understand, we've been so indoctrinated to believe everything fake news is telling us, to believe the Democratic Party. And now Chicago Police Red is showing the proof of what's happening. So now the residents, they cannot deny facts. You can tell me what you feel, but when the facts show up, what are you gonna say? You cannot deny it. We are showing facts. We're showing what's happening. We're going to locations showing videos.
So let me ask you this, Danielle. A couple months ago, you guys reported on 75th and Lakeshore Drive Venezuelan gang members for months. And what happened a couple weeks ago? Trump came in and what?
And he came in and he took care of the business. He took care of the right at that
Took
spot.
care of the business.
Took care of the business right at that spot and got them up out of here. So we're going to be talking about some more buildings that they're taking over. And like we did with the shelter in Hyde Park. We did a video and covered that, and then like you see, a couple of months later, they closed that shelter down. We're making sure we dismantle everything that the Democratic Party have did to try to destroy our city and our community. We're going to shine the light on the facts and the truth. Every time Brandon Johnson and Pritzker get up there and lie to you all, we're going to do it anyway. But we're going to make sure we get the facts out so you all can know what's happening.
Down 50 West 75th Street, I did see a post that there's residents that are calling as well for illegals and for Venezuelan gang members to leave their complex. Is that true?
Yes, we received a message, and they're scared, guys. They're scared because those people, the illegal alien gangs, and they will retaliate if they think they're telling. So what we're going to do, we're trying our best to get that to Tom Holman and Commander Ravino. I can never say his name right.
Ravino. Gregory Ravino.
Ravino.
That's it. Yeah. And get the information to them because these residents need help. It's plenty more of them, and we're just going to actually. I want to do something like a video or something with them where they have their face covered and they can tell what's happening in their community.
So other than you guys, Zoe here in Chicago Flips Red, have you heard the media, Channel 2, 5, 7, 9, anyone from the media? You guys are the media, right?
Yes, we're the media, and the media won't tell. If it's up to the media, they're going to lie and act like it's not happening. This is what they do. But we're going to have the real residents to tell you what's going on. Somehow we're going to figure out how to get their voice out without them being seen and things like that because we know they're scared.
They'll be anonymous.
Yeah,
they'll be protected.
And we'll be able, maybe we can just use their voice or something and kind of tell within the vicinity. And if ICE contact us, we can really get them the address and their name so they can help them. We really need these residents to get help. Because we even had one resident who said he's in a wheelchair and he's being bullied. And illegal aliens just have taken over the building and selling drugs. And
that's unbelievable.
Yes, no, we're going to show that too.
Sure.
So it's serious, guys. The building that happened, what you saw on 75th and South Shore Drive, man, you should see. It's way worse.
It's a lot worse. So what about shifting to the homeless? So I know you and Zoe went to 22nd Street and some of the other locations. These homeless people are living and they're suffering. So are you guys going to be able to show them at one of these meetings a homeless person that's been suffering on the street and what they've done to these poor people that have probably been taxpayers but are up against it now?
Yes. Actually, I'm glad you asked that day because we have one guy who you all saw. I'm going to post him. His name was Charles Rowley, and he was one of the homeless people down there.
Sure.
And he really wanted help. He wanted help because he said, you know what, I've been clean for 20 years and I relapsed doing crack. He said, but I've been asking for help. We have no resources and they just they have forgotten us. And when we made that video, they went down, somebody went down there, but I had been calling Brandon Johnson office. I had actually talked to the chief of homelessness,
Cindy Soto.
Cindy Soto, who he actually created that job for the homeless. and they are not getting any help. She didn't get back. She didn't get back to me. Actually, I called her and left several voice messages. When I called her the last time, then she talked to me, but then I never heard anything from her. But I have to give Stephanie Coleman, I have to give her props, because she did reach out to Zoe and ask how, about what was going on, and she did send help for him, and he called me and said that he was in a place where he was receiving the help that he needed, and he thanked us, and he said he's going to make a video about it, and he really wants to get clean because he wants to work and he wants to be dependent, and independent. So he said thank you so much. So we have to give credit to Stephanie Coleman, because she did do what she said she was going to do.
So Danielle, I have a question. I'm sorry to butt in. So a lot of people have seen you and Zoe, and they're excited because you're for we the people, not they the politicians. You're not one. You're concerned with your community, right. And I know you're God-fearing, and God leads you sometimes in strange areas, but it all works out.
Right.
Do you see yourself possibly running for mayor? Do you see God calling you to do that?
You know what, Dave? The more and more, at first it was like, it was never. That wasn't even an option for me.
Initially.
Initially. But the more and more, God, that I'm just letting him lead me and just being obedient. Every day I ask him, what do you want me to do for my life? Show me. You have to give me the direction.
Sure.
Lead me every single day. I ask him, and more and more and more, it's looking like he just like, this is what I saved you for such a time as this. This is what your,
Sorry.
Oh yeah, this is what your mission is. This is it. So however he leads me, whatever he wants me to do, listen, when I told him yes, I meant it. I'm willing to die for this. So I told him, Lord, just use me, and however he see fit, I'm just going to be obedient, and I'm just going to stay on the road
Sure.
he put me on. So whatever you see, guys, if it's mayor, then I know,
I'm thinking about the president of the United States.
If it's mayor, then hey.
And then maybe the president.
If that's what he said you got to do, look, I'm going full throttle on what he wants.
So to get on there, you need 12,500 signatures, which is 25,000, and I'll do 25,000 for you. People want to volunteer, and they want you on there. So you feel that once God leads you, you have the backing from the people.
Yeah, you know what? I know that whatever God has led me, Chicago and Pritzker,
Sure.
me and Zoe to do, He have made a way. And it's just supernatural.
Sure.
Everything he's doing. And man, today we keep saying we're doing this without any money.
Right.
No money.
Sure.
Everything we get is like donations from the people who believe in us, but seriously, no money. This is so we know that God will use us to do everything that as long as we stay on the road, it's not about money.
Sure.
Because God is like, you just do what I tell you to do. I will make the
God
provisions.
will provide.
I will make the provisions for
make
you.
the provisions.
So, and he's showing us it don't take money. It just take our obedient heart and to do it. And he's showing us a servant.
A servant's attitude.
And that's what he's doing. The way God is doing things and the supernatural things he's doing, I mean, it's making me like, Lord, you know what? I can't believe that I have ever doubted you. The things he's showing us and providing for us, it's amazing. It's just showing that God is just really who he say he is.
Right. So let me ask you this, freedom of speech. So Charlie Kirk got assassinated on September 10th, and he died for his freedoms. And the thing is, as far as with Chicago Flips Red, you and Zoe, you guys exercise your First Amendment rights, your free speech. You've been ousted by the committees, by the mayor, and Charlie Kirk's assassination even made you stronger in your cause and your First Amendment rights as you go out there.
I feel like this day, you have to be willing. Jesus told us this road is not going to be easy, and sometimes you may lose your life, but you will be in glory with me. He told us this. If we believe that, if we truly believe this is that this battle is between good and evil, and God has the final say. So if we truly believe that, we have to be willing to die for what we believe and know that we're going to go there to glory with our Savior. So I believe that if I get taken out today, I know that I did what was right. I stood for what was right, and I know that when I meet my Savior, He's gonna say, "Well
Amen.
done, my good and faithful servant. Come
Amen.
on in." And that's what we got to do. All of us going to die. That's the problem. We all going to die one day. We just don't know when. And so since we don't know when, we have to understand that when you die, are you going to die an enemy of God, or are you going to die on His side? That's it. And we have to be willing to say, for my freedom of speech, for what I believe in, if it's Christ that I believe in, Lord, however you see fit, because nothing is allowed to happen unless you allow it.
Sure.
So if that's what you allowed to happen to me, it's because you allowed it. And once we understand that, I'm walking so. Listen, I know I have demons all around.
Sure.
I know I have demons because they hate what
Right.
we stand for. They hate us. But God say, I'm with you at all times. And
So your
walking
faith
with us.
is important. So you know for certain that you're working for Christ and you're doing God's will.
Yes.
So once again, God will lead you to tell you what to do. And if in fact, I'm praying every night for you to run for mayor. So we'll see if God hears my prayer. You know, Donald Trump, you guys prayed he would come in here with ICE and with the National Guard. So I'm here publicly saying I'm praying for Danielle. I'm sorry to put pressure on you on that, but how important is your faith in your cause with Chicago Flips,
It's
right?
everything. It's everything. I wouldn't if I didn't say yes to God, I wouldn't be like, you wouldn't see none of this.
Sure.
It was when I saw the opening at the Olympics, when they were mocking Jesus, and they were when they had transsexuals
Sure.
at the Last Supper,
Sure.
and they were just glamorizing this, and I said, Lord, because we are so scared to lose business, we are so scared
Sure.
to lose money,
Right.
we are so scared that we will not speak up and say what's right. This is terrible. Now ego, see, we share space with good and evil. And evil have gained so much ground because we are Christians, we're scared to say anything. And when I saw that, I said, Lord, He had been dealing with me. I said, you know what, God, whatever it is, I say yes. Whatever it is, I say yes. Now, I didn't know it was going to be this. I didn't know that. But when as soon as I said yes, it was just like, things just happened so fast. And the way they happened, I was just like, Lord, I wasn't expect. You should see all my business hurt, everything. And I said, Lord, I didn't know this what you was talking about, but yet and still, I'm gonna serve you regardless of everything. And this is what you said. So it's everything.
So would you say then this is beyond Democrat, Republican? It's a spiritual battle of good versus evil. And with your faith, Ephesians chapter 6, verse 10 and 18 through 18 talks about putting on the full armor of God. So are we in spiritual warfare?
Yes.
I think we are, right?
Yeah. Oh no, we're definitely in spiritual warfare. The devil hate what we're doing, because what we're doing is we have allowed them to be so loud and vocal until they felt like they were gaining all the ground. They knew they were.
Sure.
And now we're taking the ground back. Because we share that space, we're taking ground back from the devil. And so he's upset. He's not going to just let us take this ground and not do anything about it. He's upset. That's why you see all the mass shootings. That's why you see all the what happened to Charlie Kirk. That's why you see the Christians in Nigeria and here being prosecuted for what we believe in. This is why you see this. The devil is mad at us, but we have God on our side. So I understand. When you understand how serious this is, you have to understand. You have to stay. You have to fast. You have to stay in prayer, because.
Did you guys want to walk to the
Yeah,
picture?
you have to stay in prayer. So we understand. Okay.